Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Eric Bird here at StopStrugglingNow.com. And you know what time it is lately, ladies and gentlemen. The 1%ers, the top 10%ers, they messed up. GME, AMC, BB, Express, Doggy Coin. It's all going down. Are you in on the gravy train, the gold rush? You know they tried to stop us. You know how they do it. They lie, cheat, and steal like I've been telling you for 2.5 years. A lot of you were in denial, but for the whole world to see, you finally saw it. When there's a gold rush for the ordinary citizens, otherwise known as OCs, the emerging millionaires, you see how they did it. They shut down the exchanges so you couldn't buy anymore, so they can cover themselves in their short positions. I love what I saw. This is why I started the Stop Struggling Now YouTube channel, by the way. And I'm not even going to do the intro right now because I'm going to play a special video. So I want to thank everybody for being here this evening or this afternoon for the first live stream. CJ Anderson, welcome to the live stream. What's up, E? I need a side hustle bad. Got no idea on what it can be. Open to ideas. CJ Anderson, you heard what I'm saying all the time. Monetize yourself. Roll tape. You got all the social media platforms necessary. Doesn't matter. There's new ones coming out every day. But you have the stops, the TikToks, Instagrams, Facebook page, Facebook group, Facebook marketplace. You have YouTube, of course. You can even do podcasts with Buzzsprout for free. All this stuff is free. All you have to do is, well, you can become an affiliate. Get a link. Live stream. StreamYard. Links. There's affiliate links for all these places I just mentioned, except for the usual Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. But the fact of the matter is, you can use your normal free platforms to garner up extra business. There's lots of people looking for what else? To start a business. So then, why wouldn't you be an affiliate of Opus Virtual Office? I don't have links of any of these down below, but after this thing streams and some people have seen it afterwards, well, you'll get it. You'll get the links. All right? Right now, the only links down below are Robinhood, which I should not even say anything about at this point because I'm looking to move my money off of Robinhood. But unfortunately, Robinhood, Webull, TD Ameritrade, Trade Station, a whole bunch of people came in upon this travesty on the American public. They held up the account so you couldn't buy the stocks. So all you could do was sell the stocks. Whether it was for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, or a day, they all did it. They were all in on it, trying to protect the billionaires, the hedge funds, the top 10%ers. Full display. You know I'm disgusted, but at the same time, I love it. You know why I love it? Because last March and April and May, if you're a Stop Struggling Now member, you have yourself or had yourself some AMC. You had yourself some GME. You had yourself some FCL, PLUG, BLNK, NEO. You had all of it for under $6 a share, ladies and gentlemen. So you're sitting back smiling, just like me, watching the fiasco go down where the hedge funds and billionaires are losing their money. I'm loving every bit of it. All right, JPER, welcome to the live stream. That's right. Let's get to it. Silky Black, can I get in it? Get in it now. Yes, you can, Silky Black. It's all good. Here's what's going to go down today. The reason, let me get to the straight of it. Let's get this thing for real, ladies and gentlemen. You know how we do it. Let's get real. Here we go. The hedge funds, the billionaires, the top 10%ers were betting on these GameStops, AMC. They're shorting them. So you have to understand what happens. If, let's just say there's 100% of the stocks that are being shorted, all right? That limits what a person or a company can do with their stocks. It's not like they can now go out here and get loans against the stock. It makes it a lot harder. So they're choking the life out of the stock. Well, in this particular case, I'm going to run a video that explains this for 8 to 10 minutes. So I won't get into it. I wanted to run this because this guy, Louis Rossman, does one hell of a job explaining what exactly went down. It's going to take about 8 minutes, but it's all right. Okay, we're still going to do the Friday Night Live later on tonight in about 5-6 hours. But I wanted to get this in right now while the market is still open. Because there's going to be Trading View. By the way, I should have, well, I don't have the link for Trading View. It's free as well, but I'm going to put in some ticker symbols. We're going to check out what's going to happen with GME and all the rest of them shortly. We'll run that on the screen. But in about a few minutes, I'm going to run the video. But first, I have to acknowledge everybody for being here. 7 Streams of Dreams Income. Got that nice little icon next to his name. I appreciate that. I appreciate you supporting the channel. That means he hit the join button. And everybody who's new here, please smash that like button. And if you like what we're talking about, well, guess what? We just don't talk about making money with stocks. We talk about making money for real, in real life, not like online. We ain't taking pictures. We're not rolling around with video, posing next to cars, homes, none of that. We do this for real. All right. So we're going to talk about that too. Let's see who else we got. Tim Smith. Happy Friday, and everybody in the chat. Tim Smith, welcome to the live stream. Glad to see you here this afternoon. 7 Streams of Dreams Income. Thank you. Happy Friday. Let's see. Zola Rosara. That's what I'm talking about. 100. Exactly. Welcome to the live stream, Zolo. Should I move my stocks from Cash App? Hey, man. As way as I look at it, like I said, I'm looking at it like everybody, all the exchanges, they're all in on it together, because I don't even know right now which exchange did not halt trading. There's a few rumors that there was like a DAS and a few others that didn't. But as far as I know, everybody reports from about 10 exchanges that actually held it up, trying to protect those 1%ers, top 10 percenters. And there's even rumor that the government, that's right, our own United States of America government, the one that manipulates everything, they called the exchanges and the clearinghouses and said, hey, hold on. Stop the trading, man. We can't stop the bleeding. Our friends are getting bled dry. That's right. Our U.S. government, this free market society that allegedly we have, wink, wink, we don't. It's never been that way. You guys have heard me say this for 2.5 years now. Here we are once again. So I told you, you think they care about your ass? Nobody's coming to save you, man. But yet, here they are, the CEO, his punk ass. That's right, you heard me. If he ever sees him, if I ever see his punk ass in real life, the CEO of Robinhood talking about saving us. He had to stop the trading so he could save us. Mother, viewer discretion is advised. Motherfucker, you asshole. You sat right there on CNN and all the other TV stations lying your ass off, protecting the 1%ers. And by the way, let's get to the real deal. Citadel. You heard me, ladies and gentlemen. Citadel is a hedge fund. They invested in Robinhood. Okay? Citadel gave Melvin Capital, who shorted the stock, $2.76 billion. So you think Robinhood was doing this out the kindness of their heart to protect us, the retail investors? Hell no. They were protecting their buddies, the billionaires, the millionaires, the top 10 percenters. We're going to get into it shortly, ladies, but you know how I get riled up when I see this crap going down. All right. Eric B., how's it going, brother? RG Motivates. Oh, my man. I'm glad to see you here this evening, and you have, or this afternoon. I'm used to doing Friday Night Lives in the evening time, but good afternoon, RG Motivates, with that nice little icon next to your name. I really appreciate that for being a member of the channel. All right. Think or Swim didn't hold up trading for me. Have been playing into G Naked and many more all week with no issues. Robinhood, on the other hand, is another story. Robbing us blind. Exactly, JPER. Exactly. Even Cash App for a moment was trading GME. And then all of a sudden people got their notice going, I'm sorry, we had to cancel the trade. Here's your money back. All kind of crazy nonsense was going on. Save us. I never laughed so hard at the notification. Soverina, welcome to the live stream. That's right. That's how we're going to do it here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me get into a few things. Because the intro, you notice I didn't do the normal intro. There's a reason why. I made a video, but I couldn't load it on StreamYard. At least I haven't learned how to load it yet. But I'm going to play the video. Hopefully you guys can hear it. And we'll see how it goes. And I'm going to try and play it here shortly. And again, this is courtesy of Louis Rosman, I believe is his name. And you guys will understand exactly what the hedge funds, the billionaires, and all these people were doing with your money. Some of you have pensions. Some of you have 401ks. Some of you keep giving your money to these top 10 percenters and their organizations. They don't want you to have the money. There's a reason they don't want you to have your own money. And because it has come full circle, it's because of this AMC, GME, Naked, all of this. That's why they don't want you to have your money, because they lock it up and they make thousands of percent on your money without the risk. And then they go crying to the government talking about market manipulations when they're the ones that market manipulate. Disgusting, ridiculous. All right, let's get to it, ladies and gentlemen. Let me play this video. Let's see here. All right. Viewer discretion is advised. Let me know if you can hear this.
Unfortunate reality is that we don't live in the world of free market capitalism. We live in a rigged system where people that have more money are able to change the rules so that when you and I lose, we lose everything. But when they make a bad decision, somehow it always works out differently. And there's an example here that I want to bring up, is that you have a hedge fund that bet on GameStop failing by shorting the stock. And rather than just say, okay, we shorted it this much, we made some money, let's get out, they decided to keep going and going and going, which is something that's going to drive the stock price down, but also allow them to profit as the stock price goes down. But it's very risky. They shorted over 120% of the available shares, going up to what I believe was somewhere around 124 and 140. Someone can fact check me and so forth to see that it was shorted to that extent. And they realized they have to buy back the shares that they borrowed, but there's not going to be that many shares available. That's going to raise the price. And you're going to buy. You had a bunch of people purchase this using that basic math equation, not looking to manipulate the security, but rather after a hedge fund manipulated the security, already did that work, they simply purchased it. That's going to mean that the price is going to go up incredibly as they are forced to cover their short because of the position that the hedge fund put themselves in. Now, in a free market, if that happened, you would be able to purchase that security, and then when the short was forced to cover, they would go bankrupt. That would be life. Let the chips fall where they may. You made a shitty decision, and now you're bankrupt. In the world that we currently live in, that is not allowed. So after this started to hit the news that Melvin Capital, a multi-billion-dollar hedge fund, was losing money, and after we got to the point where you had other hedge funds bailing out that hedge fund, so you had hedge funds investing over $2 billion into this hedge fund that got caught with their pants down, there was not a mea culpa moment where they just admitted, okay, we did something that was wrong, and now we are going to lose. What happened is that they halted trading on those stocks so that people could no longer buy them across multiple exchanges. This here is an exchange where it told the user, you can close your position, you can sell, which would benefit Melvin Capital, but you can't buy, which would hurt Melvin Capital and the other hedge funds that invested in shorting this stock. Here, it's another one that says you can close your position, but you cannot purchase shares. And there are many people that are reading this, and they are actually, rightfully so, submitting complaints to the SEC, calling this market manipulation. Because that's what this is. There are other brokerages, and please do post the details in the comments down below so people can read read about it, that are, in my opinion, manipulating the market in the favor of hedge funds. Do you think, for a single solitary second, if one of us were getting fucked over on a stock trade, that Robinhood or any of these other brokers would halt trading so that we did not lose our money? That would never in a million years happen. But it is something that's going to happen when several billion-dollar hedge funds are bleeding dry as a result of it. And it is very important to understand that the reason they are being bled dry is because they made an incredibly risky decision to not just short a stock, which is incredibly risky, but to short it to over 120% of the available shares. That is an insanely risky trade. And if any of us were to make an insanely risky trade, what do you think would happen when that went sideways? They probably have people on speed dial that they could call when they have issues like this. We don't have those people on speed dial, which is why the rules get to be changed. And this is what drives people nuts. You know, one of my good friends often says, that the guy that I have on the channel, Dr. Evil Genius, is that I think poor people would be more okay and accepting of their lot in life and not complain about it and not get aggravated about it if they simply believe that they were playing by the same rules as everybody else. If you're a billionaire and I'm broke and can barely pay my rent, but we're going by the same rules, I'm probably still going to be a little jealous or whatever. It's human nature, but it probably wouldn't be explosive anger and rage. This is what happened after those brokerage firms took what is, in my opinion, illegal and immoral action to halt the trading of these securities so that the hedge funds could buy back in at a lower price and not be completely bankrupt. As you can see here, the stock is at $153. It was going up for a while. It went up, it went up, it went up. And right around here is the area where the brokerage has said, you're not allowed to buy anymore. You're only allowed to sell. What do you think is going to happen to a stock when you're told that you're not allowed to buy it, you're only allowed to sell it? This is what's going to happen to it. It is going to go down. That is not market manipulation. You know what market manipulation is? It's when people read openly available data and make their own decision that I'm going to purchase a stock. I'm not selling. This is not investment advice. This is not investment advice. I am not a financial services professional. I am a MacBook repair person that is giving you a big fucking middle finger for every single attempt that you have made to manipulate the market. You may have manipulated the market, but you're not manipulating me. And this is something that just damn near brought a tear to my eye and warmed my cold little heart, is looking and logging into my brokerage account today and looking at the bid versus the ask for the different stocks that I had on my watch list and looking at GameStop. On every other stock here, the bid and the ask are within like 1 or 2 or 3% of each other. But on GameStop, the price of the stock right now is $196.14. And the ask is $5,000, meaning every single one of you are actually holding the line, which is amazing because you have brokerages that are actively working to manipulate the market, that have resources, that have money, and then you have normal, average, everyday people that are sitting there saying, fuck you, we are not selling until that hedge fund goes bankrupt. You don't have my shares. And guess what? If you're able to do that, then fuck it. So am I. I'm waiting, and you know what? Fine. If it goes to zero, I put in less than 1% of my portfolio into there. I will go down with the shit. But I am not going to let these motherfuckers, these hedge funds that made these bets, that stayed in these very risky bets, best immoral, at worst, naked short selling, illegal, are going to be bled dry. And when a hedge fund is going to be bled dry, when billionaires are going to be bled dry, stop the markets, stop the press, stop the brokerages. Don't allow those retail traders to be able to buy stock. Because when a retail trader, when a random person says, I want to buy 5 shares of GameStop at whatever the market price is, that's market manipulation. But when a hedge fund shorts a stock to over 120 to 140% of the available shares, therefore robbing that company of the ability to raise capital and ensuring that they make money off of the failures of tens of millions of investors and tens of thousands of people that are supported by that company, that is fair free markets. Fuck that. This should be reported to the SEC by every single person that uses Robinhood. Any single individual that uses a broker that decided to halt trading, a day or two before the bill was going to come due for the hedge fund shorting the stock should receive the full wrath of the United States government. And if they don't, you will know exactly who that government works for. I truly hope that the SEC punishes the correct people for this. That's it for today. And as always, I hope you learned something.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. All right. That says it all right there. He's one of us. Stop struggling now, crew. You know how he's talking. Exactly. It's disgusting what's happening. All right. Let's talk about some other things here. That's right. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Let me get some people coming in because somebody just made a comment. George Maple, G Money. Thank you. Glad to see you here this afternoon. He has that icon next to his name. And G Maple is the one that got us into UAVS. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. There's more going on than just GME, AMC, and all that. George Maple is the one that said UAVS when it was $1.98, $1.80. Some of you may not know what I'm talking about, but it has to do with drones. When Amazon got their contract, their approval to say they can do drones and drop them off at homes, George Maple saw it coming. We all got in at UAVS for $1.98. I believe it's up around $12 right now. We've all 5 times or 6 times our money, thanks to G Money, is his nickname now. All right, G Money's back. All right, Tanisha Lyles, that's exactly right. And here goes the comment that I love of the day. Mr. Dickinson, welcome to the live stream. Glad to see you here. They have 2 days to cover, so Monday and Tuesday is when they have to buy at $300 plus. Exactly, Mr. Dickinson. So the question that somebody asked earlier was, is it too late? No, it's not. It's not too late. But here's what Robinhood has done, and here's what a few other brokerages have done. They've limited how many you can buy. Robinhood, you can only buy like 5 shares of GMC or GME right now. But here's the kicker. A lot of people on Robinhood was buying fractional shares. Now they're making you buy the full share to slow everything down because they know between now and Tuesday, these guys have to buy the shares. So they're trying to make sure they can keep it as low as possible. That's why you see why I call the CEO of Robinhood a phony, a fraud, a fake, and why I'm going to be moving my money off that platform. So if anybody knows how to move your shares to another platform, please let me know. All right? Let's go. Pam Archibald, welcome to the live stream. Thank you for being here this afternoon. That's right. Thanks, George. That's it exactly. G Money. Exactly. Got to show the love where it comes from. Took me to school with that. Yes, sir. Exactly. RG motivates. That's why I had to play it. I mean, I get upset. I can talk about it, but he was talking about it calmly and the same way with the emphasis on the exactly to the government. That's what I'm talking about. Here we go. Should we stay on Robinhood? Pam Archibald, who has an icon next to her name as well. Thank you so much for being a member of the channel. That's exactly what I'm saying. All the brokerages did the same damn thing. So I'm looking for alternative. Even Webull, who has an awesome platform, they did it temporarily. And then guess what happened? Because Robinhood messed up for a full day, Webull got thousands of new customers. So again, I have Robinhood and Webull links down below. Why? Because it helps people. Why? Because you get free shares of stock just by signing up. But again, this doesn't bode well for me. So after I figure out where I can go, who did not stop people from buying, who weren't acting like saving the 1%ers, that's where I'll probably end up going. But for right now, I'm going to have to stay on Robinhood, unfortunately. But luckily, they don't charge commission. All they're doing is holding us up from our rightful capitalism in America. All right, enough of my rant about this, but hold on. Let's see. We got some more people. There we go. M1 Finance is an option. So, Verena, I don't know if M1 Finance did any holdups on the stock. All right. Pam Archibald, they're all crap, but would be a good idea to not support them. Exactly, JPER. That's what I'm looking for right now. okay, where to move. Yeah, if anybody has any location that did not restrict trading, because even TradeStation, inter-brokers, they all did restrictions. You know why? Here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. The problem is a couple, the clearinghouses. So just like the new guy Mr. Here we are, Mr. Dickinson. This guy right here sums it up. So here's what he sums it up in a different way. So here's what happens. Let's just say today I bought GME. Presently, it's at 325. All right. So I bought it for 325, but it takes 2 days to settle most of the times. The clearinghouse has to send it over to, let's say, Robinhood's Apex. Apex, the buyer, so I'm selling it, and the buyer, the other side of the fence, they have to do the interaction. It generally takes 48 hours. This is why crypto is major. This is why the banks have been telling you that crypto was worthless for the last 10 years, because crypto, you wouldn't have this problem. All right, just keep that in mind. So it takes like 2 days to settle. So Robinhood they aren't liquid enough, which that punk ass CEO is lying about. So they weren't going to cover the sellers. They are not covering when I sold it. So anyhow, that's where the transaction holdup comes from. And so the clearinghouses called government, called Robinhood, and said, hey, man, we're not going to allow you to sell any more shares. We're not going to transfer anymore for these 13 symbols. Hey, but I'm still thinking, isn't there like millions of other stocks still being traded right now? So what's the big deal about these millions that are being traded? Well, what the big deal is, the 1%ers are bleeding dry. That's what the problem is. So anyhow, I'm loving every bit of this. All right. Took me to school with that one. Should we stay on Robinhood? Thank you so much, Pam Archibald. No problem. I had to come on and mention it. I mean, everybody else is talking about it, so I might as well get in on it as well, especially since I've been talking about this for 2 years, ever since I've been on here, when I was telling everybody nobody's coming to save you. That's been the motto. When I've been sitting here saying, you got to become an emerging millionaire. You got to start your own business. You got to be a subsidiary of the United States of America. Stop being a tax person, a number where they monetize you by paying taxes. You're monetized by the United States government. Now flip it, become a member of a subsidiary of theirs, so then you get tax breaks. You guys can go look at it. We're talking about stocks right now, the AMCs, the GMEs, the BBs, the Expresses, and all that. But check out my video where I'm talking about if you have an LLC and you made $50,000 or more in 2020, you need to change to an S Corp. Because now, instead of paying that 15.3% in taxes for self-employment, you take off distribution. Let's say I made $50,000 and I say, well, my salary, my W-2 is 20 grand. My tax liability on 20 grand on a W-2 is what? Nothing. And then I tell them the other 30,000 is a distribution that I don't have to pay self-employment tax on. So 20% times 15 is let's call it $3,300. So do you want to pay tax on 20,000 or do you want to pay tax on 50,000? This is what's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and they're not teaching you none of this. Screen for a second, but we'll be right back. All right, M1 Finance. John 82, nice to see you here this afternoon with the icon next to your name. Yes, thanks for the advice. You're welcome. All right, 7th Stream, let's go. See what we got. Oh, and by the way, I always forget this. Please smash the like button when you see this live stream. And please, if you like what we talk about, please subscribe to the channel. All right, let's see what we got here. Yeah, it is going to be a movie. You got that right. Webull offers a link to Switch. George Maple, thank you so much. Webull would be perfect, except I don't like the fact that they don't do reinvestments for dividends. They don't do partial shares. And they're major brokerage too. I don't understand it. But anyhow, I like it. Yeah, the Webull offers a link to Switch. I do know there's a way to switch. I just wanted to know if anybody else knew a way that they're going to post up, because it takes two. You have to use a transfer method. So there's a way to do it. That's right. This is going to be next Netflix movie, and I'm proud. Exactly, Mr. Dickinson. I'm very proud myself. This is going to be awesome. This is better than The Big Short. Please let us know when you locate one. RG motivates. Exactly. I'm hoping, but like I said, I think almost everybody got the clearinghouse blockage on this ultimately. And nobody was willing to take the side of the retail investors, which is us. They weren't sitting there going, you know what? So what? We don't care that you guys are bleeding. We'll cover these guys. We got their money in the accounts. What's the problem? No, they didn't want to do that. They didn't want to stand up. They're right there with these clowns. All right, I'm just getting into the stocks game, playing with small money right now until I can learn the game. CJ Anderson, that's the bottom line, man. You just start. That's all there is. You're done. You've started the process, and just build on the process. Just every month or every 2 weeks or whenever you can, upload some money, buy some more shares of stock. There's reasons why stock goes up. One is there's inflation. Two is companies are actually pretty good. Like an Apple, like a Microsoft, like a Tesla. They actually are doing good. You follow what I'm saying? And I'll get into some others since we're talking about stocks. Electric vehicles, artificial intelligence companies, all their suppliers, all the software companies. They're all in this for the future. That's where you should be, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Damn all of them. Now, you got me researching Sovereigna. Thank you so much. I'm glad to hear that. And if anybody comes up with anything that says brokers that they know that did not stop people from trading, please let us all know, because this is major. All right. But as of right now, the only guy that came on TV that made sense was the guy from Webull, the CEO of Webull, who did delay transactions for a few hours. This is true. But at least he came on TV and called it what it was. And whoever I forget who their clearinghouse is, but he called it what it was. Their clearinghouse said, hey, we can't handle the volume. So we couldn't continue to sell. That's bottom line. At least he wasn't out there lying. So that's the only thing about him. All brokers plays a little part in restricting. Exactly, George Maple. I think that's the case. I think we're all screwed on that changeover kind of thing because we're all screwed. But my problem is this is not the first time that Robinhood has done something. I can't remember a few months back when there was a stock that everybody was trying to buy or everybody was trying to sell. They did the exact same thing. They cut off buying and selling because the stock was either going up or going down. I just can't remember which one. And everybody was trying to get in or trying to sell, and they blocked it. So once again, the same kind of thing. So these guys have done this more than one time. This is like the third or fourth time they'd have done this crap. And calling themselves Robinhood to boot. Come on. Thinkorswim, zero restrictions throughout the entire week buying Thinkorswim. JPER, where did you get zero restrictions? Let me know. Which brokerage account? Let everybody know. Let us know. CJ, there's a lot of money to be made if you know what you are doing. If you're not ready to lose money, don't do it. Every investor loses money on wrong bets. Exactly, Mr. Dickerson. Exactly. And we don't want somebody talking about they're trying to save us by stopping us from buying or selling. This is why this is a travesty. We'll see how many people go to jail. You know what happened in 2008 crisis when the banks over-leveraged themselves. How many people went to jail then? The main guys. They took some flunkies out, but not the main guys. So we'll see what happens this time. Finally got staked in Nexo, even used their loan, SSN. Exactly. Sovereigna. That's awesome. This is awesome to hear. In case people don't know what we're talking about or what she's talking about, is the fact that with crypto, you can buy Bitcoin, the Litecoins, the Ether, and Pax and all this, and you can put your money into places like Nexo, your crypto, just hold it over there in Nexo, BlockFi, places like that, and you earn interest daily, even though it might only be 5 to 8% per year, but you're getting interest daily, and then your interest is getting interest upon interest. But that's not the beauty of it. The beauty of it is if your crypto goes up, you're getting more interest. And just like she said at the end of this message, use their loan. You actually have a line of credit you can borrow against your crypto. Use assets to buy other assets, ladies and gentlemen. When you borrow, when you use credit, that's what we're doing around here. All right. Great post. Thank you so much for that, Savarina. Salt and Celsius is next. Thanks so much for, she's been watching and paying attention. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Salt Lending, $5,000 worth of crypto being held there. They'll give you a loan 30 to 70% of your crypto. 5,000 or more being held at Salt Lending. They will give you a loan for 30 to 70% on your crypto. No questions asked. And I believe your credit score can be like 600 or maybe even less. I don't even remember if you need a credit score with Salt Lending. They're using your crypto as collateral. So again, Celsius is the same as Nexo. Once again, you load up your Pax, your Bitcoin, your Ether. It doesn't matter. Even your doggy coin, as I call it, doggy, because they got a mascot looking like a dog. And in fact, that's what I called it, doggy coin, 3 years ago, when doggy coin was like 0.0001 cent. I have it locked up somewhere. I don't know where it is right now. I'm going to be looking for that crypto shortly if it keeps exploding. All right. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. The interview with CNN and Robinhood was terrible. He acted guilty. Exact, Pam Archibald, because he is guilty. Because he's trying to sit here and say a company like Citadel, who invested like $600 million with them, and then they're buddies with Melvin Capital. By the way, it's Cohen's little sidekick, runs Melvin Capital, and Melvin Capital is bleeding billions of dollars. You don't think he didn't call up and go, hey man, you need to shut down this stuff because we can't allow this to happen. They shorted GME, they might have shorted AMC, they might have shorted Express. They're losing billions. You don't think that call didn't happen, especially after Citadel sent them guys part of, well, they were in it with 0.2, total of $2.76 billion they sent over to Melvin Capital so they can cover their shorts. Come on, man. This ain't no fucking, 1950s. These guys are tripping if they believe people believe that nonsense. All right. So I need a business. Exactly, Tanisha Lyles. Just start something. There's too many options here, ladies and gentlemen. The easiest option is to get let's go, man. You guys know how it is. Roll tape. That's your best option. Roll tape. You have all these platforms. You can do live streams. In fact, tonight I'm going to do the live stream I'm doing tonight. I'm actually going to do the first one where I'm going to have my phone hooked up. So Instagram is going to be on the live stream for tonight's live feed. All right. Let's go look at something, ladies and gentlemen, because it's after hours. Let's go see if we can get some after hours information here. Isn't it? 3, 4. Yeah, it's after hours right now. Hold on a second. Let's go look at this. Let's see what we got. I'm pretty sure there's some people here. Robinhood even locked up CTRM at 60 cents. Exactly, George Maple and Doggy. They started locking up crypto as well. It's incredible. It's incredible what this is insane. Who thought you would ever see this on full display for the world to see? All right. Let's go look this up. Let's see what we can do here. All right. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like we're at 325. So 325 seems to be Are we in after? What are we at? After hours? No, it's dropped to 3. Looks like 308 or thereabouts. But let's see. AMC's at 1326. BB at 1410. Why don't we go look at a few of these right now? If we can get this up. I might have to do it a different way because I've rarely used TradingView. After this video is over, TradingView, I'm using a free version. So it's taking way too long as far as I'm concerned. But anyhow, here's BlackBerry. Oh, we had a drop after hours, but so what? It's down to 14. Looks like we got a high of around 25. So once again, it's going to fluctuate like this for over the next 2 or 3 days. But again, even if you were, wait, we're not, I don't have this out far enough, it looks like. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to do it the old-fashioned way. Let's do it this old-fashioned way like I like. I'll just go with Google. Makes it a little simpler. So now we can see after hours what's happening. It's just staying about the same. There was a dip today. So, ladies and gentlemen, there's always a way to make money in the stock market. You just have to believe. So some of you might have bought at 266 today or 256, the low, and then just waited for the rise. And here we go. And after hours, it's at 320. So you would be like $40, $50, $60 per share. So again, this is what's going to happen for the next on Monday, and Tuesday is going to be furious. Monday and Tuesday is going to be very interesting what's going to happen. Who knows? We're in uncharted territory right now. All right. So let's go look at AMC. AMC 1326. Again, today, there was a dip. Once again, there was a dip around 1188. Some of you who were members of the channel last year in March, April, May, June, and July, I'm going to show you something. You're not going to. I showed this last Friday too. Some of you may not like this if you just came Johnny come lately, but here we are. Last March, April, when we were talking about, hey, why don't you just get yourself 20, 30, 40 bucks worth of AMC? You see, at the time, it was $2.62 in March, $3.60. Right now, you would have 4 or 5 times your money. Heaven forbid if you did 100. Now, let me show you something about GameStop because they're in the same boat. We were talking about them as well. Here goes the 1-year look, and I'll show you what happened. Once again, even if you would have done something in May, even if you would have done something in August, even if you would have done something in November, these are $12 or less. But if you go back here to March, again, it was $2.80, $3. You're sitting here just like me, loving life. I sold mine. I got to give full disclosure. I'll give full disclosure because when it went up to 200 and I think it was 212, somewhere in that neighborhood, I sold a batch of my $2 and I think it was $2.78. It went to 212. So I sold. You know why I sold? Actually, I didn't even really realize about the short squeeze at the time. I was just like, okay, it's gone up far enough. Okay. Then my next batch, which was around $5.22, I sold for $2.25. Then I found out about the short squeeze. And that's when I started holding from that point on. But I only held till it got up to 322, I think it was. And at 322 is when I said, okay, I'm going to sell all of it. All right. So I wasn't playing the Reddit game. I was just sitting there watching it and loving life. So then I sold and then I bought other things like EV, like Pelletier, like EVs, I mean electric vehicles. I bought even some more NEO because NEO was like around 56 or 55. I bought some more. In fact, I bought some more AMC at like 11 or 1058 or something like that. I bought some, and then I bought back in bought back in to GME at 260. And then I was like, I'm just going to wait to see what happens on Monday or Tuesday at that point. But I went on a buyer spree. People that have the icon next to their name, they know exactly what I bought in the last 24 hours because I give them information on stocks that I buy. Only members of the channel that join the channel. And if you're on your mobile, if you're on your cell phone, you can't see how to join and become a member of the channel. Only people that have their laptops or their iPads can see the join button on the Stop Struggling Now. All right, let's see what happens. And this I got to repeat again because she's exactly right on this. He did look terrible, guilty as hell. They stopped Dogcoin too, exactly 7 streams. I won a business. Oh, here we go. I repeated some. Robinhood, even locked up CTRM. Yeah, I don't like Webull either. George Maple. Exactly. It's hard to pick at this point. Thanks for the knowledge, CJ Anderson. Glad we could help, man. There's going to be knowledge. There's going to be gems. Come back tonight for Friday Night Live. There's always gems being dropped. All right. I read today that GM, the world's largest automaker, will. Yes, exactly, George Maple. Now you know why you had to be on the EV train all of last year. All right. We'll do something else because some people may not understand what we're talking about because they're too wrapped up with the AMC, GME, and all that, making money fast. Everybody's spoiled now. People are spoiled because these gains of 100%, 1,000% in a week, in 3 days, and 5 days has been happening all in the last 6-7 months. But what if now look at Plug. It's at $63. It actually dropped today and still dropping. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We were in EV. Here we are again. We'll go back. April, March, when we were telling people get in on the EV train, it was only $3-4, ladies and gentlemen. Even if you would have got on the EV train even on June 17th for $5, we're still at 1,000% on our money. Now you can see why we still have a big smile on our face while we're screwing the hedge funds. Because the hedge funds, instead of putting their money in the Plug Power and the EVs and all that, they were too busy trying to get GameStop, AMC, BlackBerry, Express, all these guys out of business by shorting their stock. That's why we're loving life, because we're winning either way. We're making them pay more. Either way, we're winning. Gotta love it. All right, let me show you something else. EV, Blink, BLNK. It's going to look the same, ladies and gentlemen, and it's still not too late. We have a government that wants to do renewable energy sources, so it's still not too late. So here's BLNK. Look again. April, $1.80. Again, when we were talking about it, all this stuff was cheap when we were saying, hey, spend 25, spend 50. Spend $100. People were, saying, no. Who are you? Exactly. I'm no financial advisor. I just hear you woofing all the time about how the government's corrupt, how they're after you, how they're not going to save people. But we're not going to buy in. But now look at you. If you would have bought in just 10, 20, $30, look at this. 2,951 on your money. Even if you would have bought in it late at $1.75, $1.89, $2. Now you understand 50 shares. You guys can start doing the math. 50 times 50, is that not $2,500? You could have easily had 40 or 50 shares, ladies and gentlemen, and been taking it, going for the ride. But it's still not too late. Like I said, I bought Blink at $41. I bought Blink at $31. I keep buying EVs. This is the wave of the future. All right. So it's never too late, ladies and gentlemen. So don't just think AMC and all this stuff that's going on right now is the end all be all. All right. We still have other plays still going here. What about that satellite companies, ladies and gentlemen? You guys know there's satellite companies. You know there's Space, Virgin Galactic, SPCE. Last year, we were talking about SPCE when it was $17, late to the party. We were late to I was late to the party. Let's put it that way. Some of you might have been early to the party. but I was late. And then I started saying, hey, guys, we got to look at SPC. Here's where I was at. I was here in August. I got SPC at $17, $18. It was somewhere around there. So as you guys can see, even if I'm late to the party, I still got 151% on my money. So again, all of you who think you were late. Oh, I didn't show it. All of you who think you were late, here we go again. So it was around August when I bought it $17, $18. Okay? It was somewhere around there. That's all I remember. And now here it is, 150% plus on my money. Just in the last 5 months. Okay? So you're never too late. And these guys drop the most satellites in space, this company. That's why you see this upswing here. They're not done. This is just the beginning. They have to drop satellites because the 5G network is not like the GSM network. 5G network, you have to have shorter distances, but that the phones have to talk to the towers. And so now you have to beam stuff down and help out the 5G network. So satellite's going to have to go all over the place, especially when you're talking about 5G in Europe, 5G in South America, 5G in Canada, 5G in North America. It's a worldwide situation, ladies and gentlemen. So with that said, if you know Virgin Galactic is going to have to sit here and they're one of the leaders for putting up the satellites, doesn't it make sense that you might want a satellite company? Here we are, right? A lot satellite networks. What do you think? Doesn't that make sense? When you want these guys while they're cheap, look what happened. $5, $6. I can't remember when I got in, but I think it was around $7, $8, something like that. If I'm not mistaken. It was only recent because I was sleeping on this. Some of you might not have been sleeping. But even if you just got in like I did when it was around $7, January 6th, this is like 2 weeks ago. We've already gotten like almost 50, 60% on our money, ladies and gentlemen, and they have an upside. So don't you think you should be getting some of this stock? And yes, I bought some more when it was $8.50, something like that as well. But hold long term. And then there's Global Star, who's another satellite company. And their stock right now is ridiculous, even though I don't know what their fundamentals are and what they're doing. But if they're $1.05, and here we are once again, why not throw away $50? Take a risk. Stock market investing is a risk, right? So why wouldn't you be in this? Why wouldn't you be in this, ladies and gentlemen? So there you go. There's something to think about. So when you think you're too late for the AMC and all that, you're not too late still for those. But there are other stocks out here that are still cheap, that all you have to do is ride the wave and sit back for a year or two while the stock market is going down. Exactly. Thanks for the knowledge. Thank you, CJ Anderson, for being here and listening to the knowledge. KZ Lewis, Cryptos for Life. Exactly. That's how we got to do it, ladies and gentlemen. Get yourself some BTC. Get yourself some Ether. In case you're new to the channel, please smash that like button. And the reason why I say if you're new to the channel, then you would not know that we were telling people to get Ether and crypto when it was $345 for Ether and when it was $9,000 for Bitcoin. Right then and there is a video that I did, even though I was telling people to get Bitcoin and Ether before that. But that video was based on fintechs. And you're saying, what are fintechs? The fintechs has already been mentioned. Places like Salt Lending, where you can load your money up there and they give you loans, lines of credit, and interest places like Nexo, Celsius, BlockFi. Okay? So at that time, we were saying the DeFi, the Yearn Finance, and places like that, they're running on the ERC20 on the Ether network. So if all these new fintech companies, or majority of them, are going to be running on the Ether network, where should you have been putting your money into? Ether. So again, we have learned to earn 4 Some of us has earned 4 or 5% just off of that video when it was $3.45. That's 3 times our money on that. But if you had Ether when it was $100, like 4 years ago, $50 like it was like 7 years ago, then you're loving this $1,300, $1,400, $1,200 Ether price. Even better. So get in on the train, ladies and gentlemen, because the banks can't stop it. They've been trying to do FUD for life, trying to stop you from believing that it was going to be something. Warren Buffett, Jamie Dimon of Chase, all these guys were sitting there going, it's fake, it's a fraud. And then yet they're calling the stock market real. Come on, man. They got to stop this nonsense. All right. I read today that GM, yep, exactly. Cash App, Teddy MC, yes, Cash App, but Cash App actually did the same thing. I know some people that was telling me, I said, man, we got restricted on Robinhood. They were like, oh, no, I paid a purchase on Cash App. I was like, what? So I went over to Cash App. GME is not even on Cash App where I can get it. So then later on, yesterday, they tell me they couldn't buy it. It was returned. The money was returned to their account, and they got a message saying the order wasn't executed. So even Cash App wasn't immune because Cash App is just an app. They got to have a clearinghouse as well, so they're not letting them guys roll either. My crypto profile destroying my stocks percent-wise. KZ Lewis, that is awesome to hear. But hey, man, we don't really care as long as both of them are going up. Who cares if one's up here and one's down there? We don't care. All we know is every day we wake up, we want to keep going towards that emerging millionaire status. Jay Williams, welcome to the live stream. Thank you for becoming a member of the channel. And he's got that nice little icon for becoming a member of the channel. Thank you so much. I'm a millionaire soon. Mr. Dickinson. Right on, man. I'm glad to hear this. That's it exactly. Well, then, you got to get one of these emerging millionaire t-shirts and hoodies. You can go to the StopStrugglingNow.com website, ladies and gentlemen, and you can go get it there. All right. I'm glad to hear this, Mr. Dickerson. Welcome to the top 10% club. Love it. Hold the line. Jay Williams. Exactly, Jay Williams. Because Monday and Tuesday is going to be a nice ride. I still believe. So if it dips down after markets, because let's get real, Robinhood only allows you to do after markets till 6 p.m. Webull, 6 p.m. Eastern time. Webull lets you do after markets until 8 p.m. And then on Monday, Webull is opened at 4 a.m. Eastern. There's a lot of stuff going on between 4 a.m. and 9 a.m. when Robinhood allows you to start trading. All right, 12,700 exactly, Mr. Dickinson. Love it. All right, hold the line. Uh-oh, what do we do here? I messed up. Did I click off? I think I clicked off, ladies and gentlemen. I blew it. Yeah, it looks like I blew the stream. Oh, no. What happened? Okay, I see what happened. Jeez, I blew the live stream. I clicked off. Okay. Okay. Webcam, block that. Okay. Doing it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I got a couple of things that happened here. I got blocked for a second, so you might have heard me mumbling. All right, let's see here. Uh-oh, hold on. Oh, my goodness. Hopefully everybody can hear me. All right. Oh, I love what I'm seeing here. And I see I missed a whole bunch. Cash App, my crypto profile. All right, Machine Sports and Fitness, salute to you. Glad to see you here on this Friday afternoon. GMC, AMC Talk. Thinkorswim is a platform within the Ameritrade. Okay, JPER, Ameritrade also stop people from trading. In fact, I did an article. I posted up the article about them. They stop people from trading. Are you saying Thinkorswim is within Ameritrade and they didn't stop people? Let me know. All right, Brandon Hicks in the house. Salute from the NC. I got cash on the sidelines ready to deploy. Get Kathy Woods on the line. That's right. That's right. Speaking of Kathy Woods, NNDM, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, you know how we got to do this. Let me NMDM stock. We'll go with this. Speaking of Kathy Wood, we were talking about this stock, ladies and gentlemen, before. Some of you might be saying, hey, Eric, it looks like a bad thing going downhill. But if you were previously a member of the channel, like in September, October, when it was $2, $3, all that, just October, November was $4. Well, we'll go with the $4 price. We were talking about it well before November. You can see here, 245% on our money, ladies and gentlemen. We're winning. That's all I can say. Proof is in the pudding. You can always go back and see the videos from 3-4 months ago, Friday Night Live, when we're dropping gems. You can go back 6 months, we're dropping gems, and you'll see a large portion of those gems. They're all up significantly, not 5% or 10% either. So that's what we love, right? Ordinary citizens winning. That's right. It's so volatile, nothing we ever seen. Exactly, Mr. Dickinson. That's why I keep telling everybody this is the greatest transfer of wealth in the USA since 1930. All right? You have a chance to do something that no other generation has had a chance to do because they didn't have a Robinhood, Webull, and all these apps, Cash App, and things like this at the palm of their hand that they could just execute trades. You would have had to call up your broker back in the day and say, hey, I want to buy GME, and your broker would have been laughing. He would have said, nah, they stopped the trading on that. No, sorry, you can't do it. That's what would have happened. Meanwhile, you're on hold on the phone for 2 hours. Because back in the day, they didn't have call waiting. All right? They had call waiting, but not until like the 1975s or 1980s or 90s. So back in the day, the line was busy. And you can imagine thousands of people trying to call in saying, please execute a trade on this stock for me while it's going up, or vice versa while it's going down and you can't get through. Them days are over. And that's why the top 1%ers have to do their other trick. They'll stop the trading altogether. Let's hold up the casino, ladies and gentlemen. We don't want these people really winning. That's right. Power to us, 7 Streams. That's exactly it. Power to the people. They are choking now. Exactly, they are. Exactly. Let's talk about it. Let me show you guys this right here. This is so beautiful. I love to see this. I'm loving to see this all the way around. I'm loving this. Look at this. Hedge fund titan lose billions to Reddit traders running amok. Isn't this so funny? This is Thursday's edition of Yahoo Finance. They're sitting here acting like it's only these little band of renegades and from Reddit, not realizing that maybe ordinary citizens might have just been holding AMC and GME and Express and BlackBerry. They're acting like it was just these Reddit guys, this band, just like Geronimo and his band of 8. You know what I'm saying? They're acting like, oh, it was just the Reddit guys. I'm like, come on, man. They're trying to act like this is what mainstream media does, right? Try to minimize the situation, trying to make it seem like it's just these guys, these guys over here, Wall Street bets. You know, it's just them because nobody else knows what's going on. They're the ones trying to bring down these billion-dollar companies. Look at this. Jack Woodruff's has fallen 10 to 15% on its short wagers. We love it, ladies and gentlemen. 3.5 billion. Maple Lane Capital lost 33%. Look at these numbers. This is staggering. Look at this. Cohen's 0.72. Asset management declined 10 to 15% so far this month. Look at all this, ladies and gentlemen. Look at all this. and you guys believe the Robinhood CEO, I'm going to put the link in the comments so you guys can actually go read it if you want to later. Yeah, like I believe that punk ass. Like I believe that punk ass CEO. Yeah. All your buddies are losing money, and nah, they didn't call you. They didn't say nothing. They're funny. Silky Black became a YouTube member. Thank you so much for becoming a member of the channel, Silky Black. That icon next to your name sure looks nice. I appreciate the support. Thank you so much. All right, let's get up. Sophia C9000 Robotics. Oh yeah, exactly. Robotics companies as well. Thank you, Tanisha Lyles, for mentioning that. Diamond Hands. That's exactly right. Diamond Hands. In case people don't know what that means, that just means like HODL, the AMC, the GMEs, the BB, Express, all that stuff that they were trying to short and put out of business. Exactly. 260K plus still holding. Mr. Dickerson, awesome to hear this, my man. That's right. Right on. This is what I'm saying. This is what we're doing around here. Ladies and gentlemen, check some of my videos. You guys have no idea of my history, but there's history with me and the government because they have stopped some things, tried to arrest me. Some of the people know what I'm talking about over some BS. All right? So this is why I've always been against the government, because these guys don't play fair. Whenever you come up with a new invention, whenever you come up with some way to make to take advantage of their mistakes, they in turn make you out to be the criminal while their criminal ass sits over there laughing. That's what they do here in America, just like they're going to try and make the Reddit crew some sort of criminals as well, just like that article trying to make it seem like these merry band of Reddit users run amok, like they're the ones that did something. Meanwhile, the hedge funds, like you heard Louis Rosman say, have between 120% to 140% of the shares. They own more. They're trying to trade more shares than available. That's all good. We have no problem with that. But the merry band of Reddit traders are running amok. Come on, stop playing. These guys got jokes. I'm a millionaire soon, Mr. Dickerson. That's right, man. I'm glad to hear it. Hold the line. Jay Williams is saying it, just like it is. Silky Black. I think I'm redoing some of the ones, but you're not late to the party, Silky Black, as you very well know by now. All right. I don't know how to pronounce this name. Nia Yang. Because of the news media, the Reddit group grew. Exactly. They gained over a couple of million people went to that Reddit group, Wall Street Bets. Beautiful work. I love it. I love it. Now these guys have even more power to act just like a hedge fund. Unbelievable. So there's the link, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, they get to act like a hedge fund now. Now they get to tell people, hey, you know what? Just like a Kathy Woods. We bought 1 million shares of NNDM. Stock goes up. Elon Musk posts on his page, Doggy Coin. Doggy Coin goes up. Elon Musk posts on his page an image of Bitcoin. Bitcoin goes up. They don't call that market manipulation for some weird reason. Funny how they do this, ladies and gentlemen. That's how they do us, trying to make other people like the enemies. Hi, Gino Shimienti, always dropping gems. Hi, Eric, how are you doing? I sold all my and the rest of other 10 companies taking profits. Gino Shimienti, you know I'm doing good with this. I did the same thing, but again, I told people the story. I sold at 212, I sold at 225, and I sold my last batch at 325. Then I bought some more EVs, some more EV suppliers, some more AI like C3. C3, ladies and gentlemen, C3 stock, they're a new IPO. I bought some of their shares, and then I bought back in at 260. And as you can see, we get to win some more because it's at 325 right now. So yeah, we're making it happen. Let's go look at GME stock right now, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go see what's happening. Let's see what we got in after hours. I probably should run some. In after hours, ladies and gentlemen, good news. It's staying about the same. It's only it's at 323. So Did I put it on screen? Yeah. So we're still doing good, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to stay there. I don't anticipate this going down because they now, I don't anticipate to go down because now they've released it where people can actually, even if you can buy 5 shares, now you got millions of people buying 5 shares. What's the difference? So I think it's going to stay at a certain level at this point. Even though you can still at Webull, I don't know. I didn't buy at Webull, so I don't know if Webull is restricting the amount that you can buy. I don't know if Cash App is, but right now it's holding at around 320. So we're still winning even more. Gino, Shimmy NT, and everybody else, we got to keep doing it. Just keep believing. These guys still have a long way to go. The hedge funds, that is, they still have to liquidate. They're still going to have to buy. All right. We have somebody new here from Germany. Greetings from Germany, blah, blah, blah. Welcome to the live stream this afternoon here and almost midnight. No, yeah, it's almost midnight or 1 a.m. in Germany right now. Thank you for being up late, checking out the Stop Struggling Now Nation. That's right. Thank you so much, man. Apparently, Fidelity did not block. I'm still researching for others that didn't betray as well. No, Fidelity did block. They're on the list. When TD Ameritrade did theirs, so did Fidelity. They're on the list. The article was out 2 days ago. So I don't know if they did something else or if they have another arm that's not Fidelity, but Fidelity was on the list. Blah, big Choco love. Right on, my man. Appreciate you being here. And everybody that's been here and new to the channel, please smash that like button. Because if you want to talk about GME, AME, BBB, whatever you want to talk about, we still can. But this live stream is going to be shortened probably for another 10 or 15 minutes. And please come back later on tonight because we're going to be talking about this and anything else you want to talk about, whether it's real estate investing, whether it's stock investing, whether it's crypto investing, making money online through social media, becoming an affiliate marketer. All of that's on the line. That's what we do here at Stop Struggling Now. We make it real in the field. We're not talking about hypotheticals. We don't have courses. This is the no guru zone. We give you all the info for free. You want to arbitrage to make some money? Some people may be saying, hey, what's this arbitrage thing, Eric? I need to make some money. Well, think about this. We have some people here who actually buy liquidation lots from like discount liquidators. They buy boxes full of things and then go post it on Facebook Marketplace, go post it on Craigslist, go post it on Instagram, go post it on their social media, go post it on Pinterest, and sell the items. So we have some people that actually roll to Walmart and get Walmart clearance items. And by the way, they use their credit card where they get back cash back, 2, 3, 4, 5% cash back. They're buying the clearance item. Then they go post it up on social media or the marketplaces, Amazon, whatever, eBay, and then they sell for almost retail value. Arbitrage. That's what people do to make money. Oh, here's the one for you. All those people that may be looking at me going, Eric, I'm dead broke. I have no money. Well, how about this? On Craigslist, they have free items. Come and get it. There's people that actually go get the free items and turn around and post them for sale on Facebook, Craigslist, and other places. Offer up. Talk about free and make money from when people give away free items. And by the way, there should be a whole bunch of free items these days because a whole bunch of people are about to be booted out because they're not being saved any longer because they have not paid their rent or their mortgages. So a lot of stuff's going to be sitting on the side of the road, and there's probably going to be a lot of advertisements talking about come get this stuff for free on OfferUp, on Facebook Marketplace, a whole bunch of other places, Craigslist. And all you do is go down there and pick it up for free and then post it online. Talk about arbitraging. That's how you make money, ladies and gentlemen. That's the beauty of living in America. You can always make money. It's just about how much can you make is the question. Salute from Chicago, Taz Bits. Thank you so much for being here. What's your opinion on LI buy? In case people don't know, we'll put it up on the screen. LI is a buy. That's an EV company, ladies and gentlemen. It's a buy, and more buys. All right, LI Auto. Here we go. I'm going to put it up for you. Thank you for bringing that up. We were talking about EVs earlier. Look what's happening this one day. Let's look what's happening over the last, look at this. Just a month ago, it was 29. It's going up and down, up and down. Of course it is. It's a Chinese company, but again, we were talking about buying EVs. Here's LI 6 months ago. September was only $17, ladies and gentlemen. We were talking about then, along with XPeng, XPENG, all of these EVs you should be in. It's still not over yet. Still not over. So yes, buy more. That's my advice. Even right now. Laughing, are you sure you don't want to plug your big baller? Hey, Savarina, that's good. No, I'm going to leave that up to that Lamar, what's his name, the big baller brand guy. No, around here, it's the no guru zone for everybody that's new. We give it real, straight, the whole 100% free. And like I would say, my boy Jay King, who has the podcast, Straight No Chaser. I wish he would start producing some more videos for that, because he had a short series on YouTube called Straight No Chaser. Some of y'all should check it out, because some of that stuff is pretty cool that he's talking about. But anyhow, I just had to plug my friend Jay, because Straight No Chaser, that's what we do around here as well. All right. Let's see here. What else we got going on? Okay, that's one we talked about. Damian Pemberton. Dude, I love the knowledge that's been given. I'm a beginner. Right on, Damian Pemberton. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the Stop Struggling Now way. Now all you have to do is put your money where your mouth is. And I'm going to say something right now for everybody that's new. It's Friday night. You're going out here doing what on Friday night? Some of y'all got paid. Yes, the end of the month. A lot of people got paid today. And the first thing you're thinking about is going down, happy hour, restaurant, clothes, popping bottles, gonna take the girl out, gonna take the fellas with me, gonna do all this crazy stuff. That little $30, $50, $60, $80 that you're spending, you could be putting it into the stock market, making it work for you while you sleep. And it's your future, by the way. Think about it. The money you earn today, you can still make money down the road. Some of you might be saying, what am I talking about? Some of you might be saying, hey, man, this guy's he's sounding kind of loony. Well, hey, George Maples might not be here right now, but, I think I got terminated. Let's see what happened here. I think I got terminated. No. What happened? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, not terminated. All right. Okay, so let me get down to something here. Some of you might be saying, hey, what's Eric talking about? Here we go. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Some of the heavy hitters. Let's get some more heavy hitters up here. We talk about this on the Friday Night Live too. But here's what I want to talk about real briefly. Dividends. Here's a dividend stock that's $5. PSC, 11.43% on your money. For every $6.30, you get 72 cents on your money. That's not bad. Think about it. Every $100,000 is $11,000 a year. Start thinking about it, ladies and gentlemen. If that was $1 million, you got $100,000 a year. How many of you can live on $9,000 per month that you don't even have to work for, that you actually socked away previously? Money you already made. Think about it. All right. You guys go, I don't like PSEC. Fair enough. Let's go with trying to think of another good one. I just know AG. Oh, and by the way, PSEC, we get dividends every month. Every month we get dividends. Here's AGNC, who gives 9% on your money. They also give us dividends every month. All right. So these are the kind of things you got to think about when you're out here popping bottles, playing around, doing crazy stuff, because you never know when the money might stop coming in. And it's always good to have some sort of assets at your disposal that you can either liquidate if times come hard, or you get to still make some money while you go to sleep and let somebody else worry about making the money. All right. So there we go. Hopefully that helps out a little bit. But welcome to the live stream, Damian Pemberton. And ladies and gentlemen, we actually have a Friday night live coming up in about 4 hours. All right. But the AMC, Harold Betterson, welcome to the live stream. Eric, please. All right. Gino Chimiente, here's one for you, GM. They got upgraded today to 85. Exactly, Gino Chimiente. We know about GM. I think you came late to the live stream last week when we were talking about GM. When they were, in fact, let me put GM up. If I remember right, they were like 30. I can't remember. I think they were around 30 at the time. Oh, they're up to 50 now. So look and see what these guys have been doing. All right, let's go look. Here we go. Look at this chart, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. $40 a month ago, up 20% on their money. And like Gino said, upgraded to 85. Why? Because they went straight EV, ladies and gentlemen. They said they're going to get rid of their vehicles, the ICE vehicles. They want to join the EV party. Guess they got tired of let's go see here. Okay, I lost some people here. Hold on a minute. We got some people coming in. Dean Cowman, welcome to the live stream. Hey, mate. What's up, mate? That either means Australia or UK. Just found your vids yesterday. Love your content. Got me into the cannabis stocks. Now, right on. Thank you so much for mentioning that, because the cannabis stocks, Tilray, merged. That's right. With APHA, their stocks went up like 20, 30% when they merged. That's another growing industry, ladies and gentlemen, that we've talked about before. Thank you so much for mentioning that, Dean Kalman. Blah, 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 blah. Justin Sun and the other 170 people got to pump millions on Monday. Going to be crazy. Same as Volkswagen short squeeze from 200 to 1,000. Exactly. You got it exactly. Tron. That's it. That's Justin Sun and Tron. He's messing around, has always messed around with Tron. All right. AMC, Harold Betterson. Let's go look. Let's see what's been happening after hours. I'm holding AMC, ladies and gentlemen. In fact, I'm holding AMC and GME. As you guys very well know, it's trading after hours. It's still hovering around the same amount. There's nothing that's going to happen, I don't think, ladies and gentlemen. I think this is just going to go sideways all night. Nobody's willing to give it up yet, because finally people realize that they didn't have to close their positions today. It could be Monday or Tuesday when they close their position. So that's why I think it's just going to go sideways on both of these, GME and AMC, in my opinion. All right. Let's see here. Oh, there we go. Savarina. We'll stick with Nexo, Salt, Celsius, and BlockFi. Exactly. Gino Chimiente, these starting to go down in March when they start to report their earnings. Exactly. I don't know which stocks you're talking about, but if you're talking about AMC and GME, by rights, they shouldn't be anywhere near this price. Nowhere near this price. Tasbit, salutes. Okay, I did miss some people. All right, I'm glad I went back up. All right, Damian Pemberton, thank you so much. All right. Oh, wait, hold on. I got somebody new here. Lloyd H., welcome to the live stream. Hey, thanks for your videos. I'm about to follow your information, starting a business, and we'll get in touch with you. Thank you so much, Lloyd H. Thank you for following and becoming a subscriber, I hope. Thank you so much. All right, cannabis stocks. Lateef Killingsworth, welcome to the live stream. There is no best. I can't give you the best. I can only suggest that you go to the Stop Struggling Now channel, put in a search for cannabis stocks, and see that video. Without doing that, then I would say top 10. CGC, the Canopy Growth Company, GWPH, Tilray, Alpha, APHA. Start with those. Cron, CRON. Those are the top 10. Or go with MJ, which is an ETF that holds all the top 10 and then some. And since we're on the live stream, I'll show you guys MJ. MJ stock is an ETF. They hold the top 10s. All right. And here, let me get off of Latif. It scrolls up when I do that. But here you guys go. You can see this here. October, when we were talking about it in October, September, and all that, MJ, around $11, $12, 65% on our money. They basically hold the top 10 stocks plus some more. All right. There's also a YOLO, YOLO. That's a stock that is a ETF as well. So those are your options as far as if you just want to get a group together. You just get the YOLO or the MJ or both. And then you can go with the GCG, the CRON. You can go with, which is CRON. You can go with ACB, Aurora. ACB as in boy. You can go with, I have all these, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see, who am I? There's a few I'm missing, but you get the drift. All right. So hopefully that helps you out. All right. Let's see what we got here. Lord's Trees app. Damn, I'm late, but my bad. No, you're not late, my man. I just did an early one today. We're still going to do the Friday Night Live in about 3.5 hours. So that's why I'm about to short this out in about the next 10 to 15 minutes. And then you guys, whoever wants to come back to the Friday Night Live, we can talk about more stocks, more real estate, more making money, whatever you want to do. Are you into any crypto? Yes, I am. BTC, ETH. And I do have Doggy Coin, as I call it, DOGE. I have some, but I have an unfair advantage. I bought Doggy Coin when it wasn't even it was 1,000th of a penny or something. So I got in 3-4 years back when it was nothing. All right. So I have an unfair advantage. I also bought yesterday when it was 1 cent. I also bought 2 cents. So I was like, okay, if it rides up, great. But you know, I only spend like $50 or $25. So I'm like, I'm not spending like 10,000 or 5,000 on it. It's just, since it's crypto, that's what I do, especially for dog, which I don't feel I don't think it has any real value, but it keeps going up. Link, Chainlink, LINK. Reason why LINK is significant is because most of you don't know, any new people here, I bought property in Dominican Republic, pre-construction. Once I came back to the United States, I had to wire money over there. It cost me $40 for the wire transfer for the $1,000 because my deposit I bought when I got back here, a deposit I had to send over. For the second property, by the way, Simon Residences, in case you guys missed it. I bought one, Vista Cana, the penthouse at Vista Cana at the gardens, the Panorama Gardens at Vista Cana in Dominican Republic, which has a terrace, I'm happy to say. Of course, it's a penthouse on top. Then a second opportunity came up, $80,000 for a 2-bedroom, the cheapest 2-bedroom in this area of Punta Cana. Right next door to Vista Cana is this project, Primavera Residences. So I had to send $1,000 over. And by the way, the $80,000 condo is a penthouse as well. So that only was 80 grand, which is out of control. But it cost me $1,000, and I had to wire $1,000. It cost me $40. Now, Chainlink has a way that they already do it, and they can wire money for pennies. It's not going to cost $40 to wire $1,000. And now I got to wire like since I sent $1,000, 7,200 more. I don't know how much the 7,200 is going to cost me to wire, but it might be more than $40. But Chainlink, which is LINK, is a crypto coin that allows you to wire for less. It'll probably be like $5, $3. So start thinking about millions of transactions that are wired around the world outside of the United States. And now start really thinking, wait a minute, this is going to be major, and it's trackable. And it took like 5 or 6 days for the SWIFT to acknowledge the wire. So in other words, the guys in Dominican Republic didn't even get the wire till 5 or 6 days into their account. Chainlink is just what you see in the movies. As soon as you wire it, you can call up 10, 15 minutes later. Did you get the money? Yeah, it's here. That is major, ladies and gentlemen. And that's why Chainlink went from $3 and $2 2 months ago to $17 or $20 now. Let me go look it up, in fact. I haven't even looked it up. I just bought some and go with crypto. I just buy, set it, and forget it. So this is why I never know the prices for crypto. Hold on. Chainlink. Wait, can't find it. Let's see. Oh, I know why. I'm using the wrong code for it. That's probably why. Okay, here we go. I can pull it up. Chainlink, $22 now, ladies and gentlemen. So you can see that, right? You can see the 52-week high, 141. Again, 2 months ago, Chainlink was like $3 or $4. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick for you guys. Yeah, here we go. Now I can get something going here. Look at this. Let me see if I can get it real quick. That's one. LINK, ETH, Bitcoin, BTC. I even got ETH Classic. ETH Classic because it was like $5. Got some of that. Let's go 6 months. Got some of that. So here we go. 6 months ago, $7. Shortest you could have got, $7. 4 months ago. Smallest you could have gotten, just as simple as December 30th, a month ago, was only $11. Everybody who would have invested between, let's call it September and December 31st, you would have doubled your money. And I think this has a serious upside. If we're talking about crypto, is Link, L-I-N-K. Coinbase, you can actually buy Link on Coinbase, by the way. You can buy, I think you can buy Doggy Coin on Coinbase too, but all I know is most of my stuff's on Binance. All right? So that's how we do it. All righty. Hopefully that helps you out, Dean Kalman. How long are you holding GME exit strategy, please? Harold Betterson. I'm putting it this way. I'm waiting to see what's going to happen on Monday and Tuesday. I feel comfortable at the 260 price that I got back in at. Right now, we're still good because it's $320 per share. So I still feel comfortable at this point. I'm not stressing. Plus the fact, how can I not be comfortable when I bought it at $3 or $2.78 initially and $5.22? I mean, I'm real comfortable. I have no problem. And now I'm still up again on the rebuy back in at 260. I'm up $60 per share. So once you start realizing that, I'm real comfortable for me. Now, for everybody else, if I would assume you had to buy in lower than 320 because it went down to 190, was it, earlier this morning? So everybody should be doing fine. Exit strategy is on Monday or Tuesday as far as I'm concerned. Don't be greedy. Don't sit here and be the last one holding the bag. These companies, AMC and GME, they are really worthless, quite frankly. GME, basically, they closed over 200 stores in the last 2 years. They were pretty much going to be taken out, just like Blockbuster. You can buy games a whole bunch of places. So, and get your machines fixed at a few different places now. So the console's being fixed. So there's a whole bunch of reasons why, they were bad. But their stock, in my opinion, should not even be nowhere near it was right where it should be. $10, $15 max should have been the situation. This 300 and something, outrageous. I think it's going to go up, but the exit strategy would have been on Monday or Tuesday. And that's what it's going to be for me, Monday or Tuesday. I just want to see what's going to happen. If it drops back down under 260, so be it. I have so much profit that I don't really care if I lost a little bit of back. But the upside is the thing we're talking about. If this thing shoots up to $500 or $600 or $800, the upside is what we're looking for. I can live with I'll sell it but I'm waiting. So we'll see what happens. All right. Is this Dave Sincere in the house? Welcome to the live stream. We're still going to do the Friday Night Live, ladies and gentlemen, in about three and a half hours. So come back later, and I'm going to end this live stream in the next 10 minutes. What's going on with Bloom Energy, BE, RG Motivates? We'll have to talk about that later tonight because there is a reason. I don't know about Bloom Energy. Here's what I know about. OEG. That's what I know about. Let me go look at it right now. You know how we do it on the live stream. We do this live. Let's talk about it. Here's your, I'm not familiar with these guys. Bloom Energy. Publicly, it's a California company. Interesting. And came out of stealth mode in 2010. Interesting. I'm not familiar with Bloom Energy. I don't know who they are. Venture capital funding before going public in 2018. Well, they've been doing hella good because in the last 6 months, this went from $12 to $34. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, another gem possibly, but this is what I'm talking about. We are now spoiled. This is spoil right here. Stocks used to never go up this much, this fast. This used to take like 2, 3, 4, 5 years. This movement of just like 6 months moving at 177% on your money, this is why there's so many investors flooding into the marketplace. This is why a Webull could have 2,000 people an hour signing up yesterday. This is how this happens. This is amazing. I don't know about Bloom Energy, but I like what I'm seeing. I have to say, that might be a gem, ladies and gentlemen, that was just dropped on the early afternoon portion. Here goes the one that we were talking about previously, just a month ago. OEG, ladies and gentlemen, Orbital Energy Group. A month ago, December 30th, we were talking about it in December. It was $2.20, $2.40, $2.50 a share. Look at where we're at now. 230% on our money, ladies and gentlemen. I like it. So hopefully you guys understand what we're doing around here. We make things happen. We actually give stock symbols. And then we go back and review. And by the way, you can check every Friday Night Live if you want to spend an hour or two. And you will see other gems being dropped besides just what I'm talking about. But these gems were dropped on the Friday Night Lives. No, I don't do. No, I don't do swing trading. But if I did do swing trading, AMC, all these stocks right now, the 13, those are the ones that you should be doing swing trading on right now. Because when you see the candle and you understand how swing trading works, this morning when I'll use GME, when it was at 193, and then the first candle came out, these guys, they would have bought in at, let's call it under 200. And right now they would have went up to probably around that 10% cutoff. They usually like to get their 10%, 20% in based on the candles. But you could have made 3 or 4 trades earning 10% to 15%, 3 or 4 different times and get 40, 50, 60% on your money. Or some of you might be good enough swing traders where you would have held it when it rose up to 320, when it rose up to 315 or whatever it was. And then you would have made that difference, 100, 70, 80% on your money. So yeah, you can swing trade all day. AMC, both of them, BB, Express, all of them. Don't be shy. It's only money. That's all it is. It's only money. I've been riding Chainlink, Lord Tree, Zap, exactly. So you know what I'm talking about. That's it. Chainlink, Polkadot as well. DOT, crypto, ladies and gentlemen. D as in dog, OT as in Tom. All right. Harold Betterson. Hopefully I got you heard what I was saying about the swing trade. So, and I would do both. Take your 10 to 15% wins and call it a day. Or, 10 to 15%, wait for the candle. If it rides past 10 or 15%, then take the ride, But take your 10 to 15%, call it a day. If the candle says suggested, if the candle rides you to 40%, take that. And don't forget, it's going to go down on Monday as well. Can you please play the Sway song written for GME, the whole when it was at 40? Best background music for this topic. Blah, blah, blah. I'm not familiar with this, quite frankly. Let's see if I can pull this up. Again, I wasn't part of the Reddit group. Okay, that's a YouTube thing. I don't want to get demonetized, although I might still get demonetized for playing that video. But, all right, best background music. I'll try and get that background music up for tonight. All right. Polar Power. That's right. Polar Power, Pola. This Polar Power came up like 3 to 4 weeks ago. We were Johnny come lately. But once again, we bought 3 or 4 weeks ago here on the Friday Night Live, but others already were holding it. So you can see, like he's saying, let me go put this up here. Lord Tree's app is saying, look here. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. December 30th, $5.05. Now look at this. 287% on the money. So he's right on the money. We were started talking about it a month ago. POLA. All right. You're welcome for the answer. All right. Agreed is good. Exactly. Yeah, agreed is good. That's it. Write one in chat if you want the infamous GameStop song from the Tender Man. Oh, that's funny right there. I don't know who the Tender Man is, but this is funny stuff here. Hold on. Let me see if I can get some of this in the program for the new guy. Why not? For the new guy. Here, I got to get this off, though, real quick. Let's see. I don't want that to play, do we? No, we don't. All right. Let's see if we can get it here. See if we can get it on screen. I don't know what that.
There once was a stock that put to
How do you feel about Curus?
Was GME. The price blew up and the shorts dipped down.
Okay.
Hold my bully boys hold. Soon may the tiny man come to send a rocket into the sun. One day when the trading is done, we'll take our gains and go. She had not been 2 weeks from shore when Ryan Cohen joined the board. The captain called all.
Now this is funny here.
He'll take his shares and hold. Soon may the tiny man come to send a rocket.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm probably going to have to end this over the Tendy Man song. Fubo, Curris, Prince Aaron. I don't know anything about those, quite frankly. So we'll talk about it later on tonight. I'm about to end the live stream, ladies and gentlemen. Got to get something to eat, get something to drink. Where do you buy your crypto? Binance won't allow New York State to sign up. Black Cash, welcome to the live stream. Get a VPN, my man. All right. I have an old crypto Binance account. They still let me play. Quite frankly, and they shouldn't, but they do because I was outside the country when I signed up for them initially. I think I was in the Philippines or something like that, or I was in Australia. I can't really remember where I was, but I was outside the country. So I already did the KYC and everything, so I can still do whatever I want. But use a VPN. That's how you get around it. All right. Made a post 2 hours ago saying how to buy over limit on brokerages. Red Phone. Thank you so much for that. We'll have to review that, so I'll have it later on tonight. Appreciate that. All right, hold on. I got to get this off here. Let's go. Hold on. I have some. Oh, yeah, that guy's on. I don't want to talk about that guy. He's kind of pissed me off, that CEO of Robinhood. Coinbase, Webull is great for crypto. Coinbase, and you can buy crypto with, Coinbase and Webull. Although, if you're going to buy crypto, I've bought crypto on Coinbase and Webull, but I'm going to tell you, most of the time, it was just leftover cash or something. So then I would just buy like $5, $10 worth of crypto on Webull. Robinhood, I actually bought crypto on. But if you're going to be buying other crypto, I would put it on the normal exchanges like Coinbase, Binance. I mean, it could be GitHub. It could be, there's a lot of places. But I wouldn't probably leave them because you don't own when you're on the exchange. If you're on Webull and Robinhood, you don't own your crypto. So you want to be able to have the keys to your crypto. So your bank is in your pocket. Because just like what happened this past week where they blocked you from being able to buy, they could do that and take your crypto. So that's why you want to have it on places where you can actually keep the crypto, where you have keys to it and then load it up on the Nano. All right. So that's the way you really want to do it. You don't really want to buy crypto on the Webull, Robinhoods, or anybody else that's just a stock trading app because you don't own it. They could block you at any time. All right. Was trying to get in on Dogcoin. That don't hold it. Black Cash. Just hold Dogcoin. It's a speculative play. There's no reason to spend thousands of dollars in it. But I mean, $20, $50, $100, whatever your threshold of pain is. Why not? So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to end this today. I want to thank everybody for being here. And if you want some more of this, we're going to talk about it tonight. And please smash that like button. Tonight at around 9 p.m. Eastern, somewhere around there, we're going to have the real Friday night live stream. So I want to thank everybody for being here. I appreciate it. And you know how we do this. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. And please, I lost where my train of thought was. Please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. And you know it's hard out here. That's why we've been hard at work over the last year. We're hard at work every Friday night. We're hard at work every week to figure out how we're going to make more money at the expense of the ones that are trying to stop us. So now that they can't stop us, let's do the damn thing and keep moving forward, ladies and gentlemen. This is just a blip. This is just a mild little blip on the chart because after this AMC and the gang of 13 that they blocked us from, after that's over, then what are you going to do? That's the question. You still have to have more moves. This is chess, ladies and gentlemen. This ain't checkers. All right? So with all that said, keep your head up. Keep moving. And I'm out.